Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Miss Stephanie, and I am here to teach you some music today, specifically Suzuki Piano Volume 1, Cuckoo. And so we are going to get started on that. This is what Volume 1 looks like if you haven't yet purchased yours and you're just perusing um, the lessons. This is what the Suzuki Piano School Volume 1 looks like. And if you have a CD player, get it with a CD. Otherwise, you can stream the recordings, and you really need to be listening to the recordings daily. That is the best way to learn and the way that you get through your music. It's like learning a language. So listen to those pieces daily, and you always raise your ability with pieces that you know. So for that reason, we always go back and review. So each of your daily practices should start at the twinkles that we did in lesson 1. And then they should go all the way through Honeybee, Lightly Row, and now we're doing Cuckoo. In order to graduate from the book, you'll be playing the entire book from memory. Don't worry, you can do it. I have faith. So, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button there and maybe even share it on your socials so that perhaps some other people would like to learn music as well. Wouldn't that be fabulous? Okay, so without further ado, we are going to start Cuckoo. In your book, Cuckoo is on page 18. And adults, if you're teaching a child, obviously go through and look at this. And if you're teaching yourself, look at it. But I want you to do as much as you can with your ears. So I'm going to buzz you through this quickly, but there are times when I'll say stop and practice, or stop and learn this and review it. So this piece, going through it hands together, will probably take you several weeks, maybe longer. May take you a whole month. I don't know. May take you longer. That's okay. It's not a race. Okay, we just want to learn how to play beautifully. So without further ado, let's get started with Lightly Row. Our right hand is going to be in the same position. You can see it on my piano, an octave above middle C, in the same position that it was in for Honeybee, and also for Lightly Row. So let me flip my camera around here, and let's take a look at, it's called Cuckoo because it really does sound like a cuckoo in the beginning. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Isn't that interesting? So yeah, it sounds like a cuckoo in the beginning. And that's with fingers 5 and 3. And that happens over and over again. That happens in measures 1 and 2, in measures 5 and 6, and in measures 13 and 14. So you have cuckoo, cuckoo several times. So once you get that little thing down, you've got a lot of the song. Cuckoo, cuckoo. All right, let's finish with measures 3 and 4. We start with our number 2 finger on D. So stop and go over that. Pause and go over that. Okay, now we're going to go through the whole first line, starting with our number 5 pinky on G. 1, ready, go. Very good. Now go over that first line several times. Pause it, go over that first line several times. Great. Now we're going to learn measures 7 and 8 because you already know measures 5 and 6. So if you notice in measures 2 and 3, we went down to 1, 2. But in measure 7, we're going to go the opposite direction. 2, 3, 2. So instead of going down to C, we're going to go up to E. Here we go. And end on C. Let's do that again. 2 up, 2 down, like that. Up is that way, down is that way. Up is towards the high notes, down's towards the low notes. Now let's go ahead and try all of line 2. 1, ready, go. Excellent. So go ahead and stop and practice line 2. Pause your recording and practice line 2, please. Great. Now we're going to go over lines 1 and 2, and then we're going on to line 3. 1, ready, line 1, here we go. Cuckoo, cuckoo, 2 goes down first. Cuckoo, cuckoo, 2 goes up on the second line. 1, ready, go. Excellent. Now we're going to go on to the third line, which is marked as a measure 9. It's a 9 with a little box around it. That means we're in the 9th measure. Okay, here is what it sounds like. My number 2 starts on D, and I have 2 Ds. I walk up and skip down. Walk up, and I skip back down to D. So I walk up and then skip down. And then I repeat this pattern starting in measure 11 on my third finger. I repeat the E, I walk up, I skip down. Excellent. We're going to put those 2 little parts together to create all of the third line. Here we go. And go ahead and pause your recording and go over that, please. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put all 3 lines together. 1, ready, go. I'm going to actually play the left hand so you can hear what it sounds like. 1, ready, go. Isn't that fun? Okay, now let's learn the last line. The last line starts with your pinky, and it's cuckoo, cuckoo again, but then we start with our 4th finger and just walk down for the big finish. Let's take that 4th finger and we just walk it down. So let's try that. 2 cuckoos in front of it. Go ahead and pause and go over that a couple of times, and then we'll try the whole song, and then we'll learn the left hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, ready, go. Excellent. So now we're going to go ahead and learn the left hand. You can pause that and practice the right hand some more. And when you're ready, come back and learn the left hand. Here we go. Left hand, the pinky starts on Twinkle C, the same place it did in Twinkles, and the same place your hand went for Honeybee, and the same place your hand went for Lightly Row. This is going to be the first piece that we put the left hand with the right hand, and we'll go back and catch Lightly Row with Alberti bass next time. So the left hand has what we call, that would be a C chord, C, E, and G. So we just use those 3 notes, and then it walks down. And then the same 3 notes again. So let's do that again. We have the C, E, G twice, then we walk down, and then we do it again. So you already know the right hand there. So let's go ahead and put those together. Practice that left hand alone first, pause it, and then come back and let's put hands together on that first line. 1, ready, go. Together, together, twos, down, 3 and 5, thumbs. So you can, with the beauty of YouTube, there's a little gear shifter there. You can speed up or slow down the tempo. So I would recommend slowing down the tempo so that you can practice it slowly. And as you get better and better at it, you can speed it up. Okay, let's go on and learn line 2. Left hand. We're starting in measure 5, line 2. Here we go. The first two measures, are exactly the same. 5, 3, 1, and we do that twice. 2 up, 2 down. And then your thumb plays by itself at the end here. So one more time. Let's try it together. 1, ready, go. 2 up, 2 down. Thumb by itself. Excellent. Now to put that together, we have to get both hands ready to go. Here we go. Pinkies start together. 1, ready, go. Twos up, twos down, thumb alone. Excellent. Now for this next part, your left hand pinky and number 5 and number 3 are going to move down 1 key. So you're going to go from C and E to B and D, which if you're playing your cadences, that's the 5 chord of your cadence or the G chord. So, but your thumb stays on G because G is the most important note of this chord. So your thumb has to stay on G here, okay? So B, D, G, B, D, G. Now move back. C, E, G, C, E, G. So the first part, your pinky moves to B and your 3 moves to D. Keep that thumb on G. 2 times, and then 2 times on C. And let's see how that works with the right hand. We're on that part. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Hold together. Hold together. Excellent. Pause your recording. Practice this. This may take weeks and weeks to do, but that's okay. You can do that. Now let's go over this final last line. We're back in C position, but then in measure 15, your second to the last measure there, your pinky moves to B. So here's how that works. C, E, G, C, E, G. Now reach down to B. Keep that thumb on G. Walk down. You can pause that and practice it. Go back and see it as many times as you need to. And now let's try to put that hands together. Start with pinkies together. 1, ready, go. Reach down. Excellent job. So for sure, go back and review Stop it each time you need to, and then go line by line putting hands together. It's going to take a while. It may take several weeks or a whole month, but that's okay. Keep at it. Use each line like it's its own song. So once you get the first line down, then choose another line. You don't have to do them in order. You can bounce around a little bit to make it fun. Okay. All right. Excellent job. Have fun playing Cuckoo. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye, everyone.